Feminism is a socio-political movement that advocates for the equality. Hi, hello, I am here with most important topic of English literature, and that is most important MCQs of feminism. In every exam, we would get definitely 3 to 4 marks from this topic. I have already uploaded up to 50 questions regarding this topic. Now we are going to see 56 to 100 questions. So here we are going to start from first one. 51st question. What does patriarchal binary thought refer to? Answer C. Oppositional thinking that privileges male over female. Feminist theory critiques binary oppositions like male-female that uphold patriarchy. 52nd question. Who is known for the idea of strategic essentialism? Answer C. Gayatri Chakravarti Spivak. Spivak introduced this as a temporary use of identity categories for political action. 53rd question. Who wrote Sister Outsider? Answer is B. Audre Lorde. Lorde discusses intersectionality, race, sexuality, and feminism. 54th question. Feminist theorist Luce Irigaray is best known for. Answer is B. Feminist linguistics. Irigaray focuses on language and the construction of femininity. 55th question. The phrase white feminism critics. Answer B. Feminists who center only white middle class women. It highlights exclusionary practices that ignore race and class. 56th question. Who wrote Ain't I a Woman? Answer B. Sojourner Truth. Truth's 1851 speech challenged racial and gender inequality. 57th one. New women in late 19th century literature refers to. Answer C. Independent, educated women defying tradition. The new women defied Victorian gender norms. 58th one. Which novel by Charlotte Perkins Gilman critiques the confinement of women? Answer C. The Yellow Wallpaper. A chilling tale of female psychological oppression and forced domesticity. 59th question. Who is known for the phrase compulsory heterosexuality and lesbian existence? Answer B. Adrienne Rich. Rich challenges the idea that heterosexuality is the norm. 60th question. The Awakening, 1899, by Kate Chopin explores. Answer B. A woman's sexual and personal freedom. It critiques societal expectations of women's roles. 61. Who wrote How to Suppress Women's Writing? Answer B. Joanna Russ. Russ highlights strategies used to silence female authors. 62nd one. Which feminist critic emphasized women's culture as framework for analysis? Answer A. Elaine Showalter. Showalter's gynocriticism examines women's literature as a separate tradition. 63rd, what is the central idea of the beauty myth by Naomi Wolf? Answer C. Beauty standards as a form of social control. Wolf urges that unattainable beauty ideals oppress women. 64th question. Which of these is a feminist science fiction novel? Answer B. The Left Hand of Darkness. Ursula K. Le Guin's novel explores gender fluidity and androgyny. 65th. Which Indian writer explores female desire and identity in My Story? Answer D. Kamala Das. Kamala Das's autobiography shocked readers with its bold honesty. 66th one. What is meant by phallocentrism? Answer is C. Male-centered worldview. Feminists use this term to critique male-dominated discourse and norms. 67th. What is meant by silencing in feminist literary theory? Answer is C. Erasure or neglect of women's voices and stories. Feminist theorists focus on how women's perspectives are suppressed. 68th one. Which writer explores black womanhood in I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings? Answer B. Maya Angelou. Angelou's memoir speaks powerfully to race, trauma, and empowerment. 69th one. Which feminist writer introduced the idea of sexual difference? Answer is B. Luz Irigaray. Irigaray critiques the idea that women must conform to male models. 70th question. Which of these is considered a feminist reinterpretation of mythology? Answer is B. Circe by Madeline Miller. Miller reimagines the myth of Circe from a female perspective. 71. Writing the body is a concept in. Answer C. French feminism. French feminists like Sixes encourage expression of female embodiment. 72nd. The term third world feminism aims to. Answer is C. Address unique cultural and political issues faced by women in the global south. It critiques Western feminist assumptions and highlights colonial contexts. 73rd question. Who is a prominent Dalit feminist writer in India? Answer B. Bama. Bama's Karukku highlights caste and gender oppression. 74th question. What is Herald by Charlotte Perkins Gilman about? Answer is C. A utopia inhabited only by women. The novel imagines a peaceful, all-female society. 75th question. What does female gaze in feminist theory refer to? Answer B. A woman's point of view in art and literature. It counters the male gaze by presenting narratives from female perspectives. 76th one. What does the term gynocriticism mean? Answer is C. The study of women's writing and literary history. Coined by Ellen Showalter, it focuses on women as writers and creators. 77th one. Which novel by Jean Rice gives voice to Bertha Mason from Jane Eyre? Answer is B. Wild Sargasso Sea. It reimagines it reimagines Bertha as Antoinette exploring colonialism and gender. 78th one. Who said language is man-made? Answer C. Dale Spender. In man-made language, Spender explores how language marginalizes women. 79th one. Femininity is a performance is an idea from Judith Butler. Butler argues that gender is performed through repeated acts. 80th one. Who wrote The Laugh of the Medusa? Helen Sixus. Sixus urges women to write their bodies and experiences. 81. Who authored Woman's Estate? Juliet Mitchell. Mitchell combines Marxist and psychoanalytic feminism. 82nd one. The concept of androcentrism refers to male-centered perspectives as norm. Feminists critique androcentric bias in culture and scholarship. 83rd. Which novel by Toni Morrison deals with slavery from a black feminist lens? Beloved. Beloved explores motherhood, trauma, and memory. The term gender performativity is associated with Judith Butler. Butler's concept shows that gender is not innate but performed. Who wrote The Female Eunuch? Germanian Greer. Greer critiques how women are socially castrated by patriarchy. What is a creature feminine? Women's body-centered writing. French feminists like Sixus advocate for writing that reflects female embodiment and difference. 87th one. Feminist criticism began as a reaction to the male-dominated literary canon. Early feminist critics challenged the marginalization of women writers. 88th one. Second wave feminism primarily focused on reproductive rights, workplace equality, and legal reforms. It expanded feminism beyond suffrage to broader social and legal rights. Who is known for the concept of materialist feminism? Christine Delphi. Delphi argues that patriarchy is a system of material oppression. 90th one. What does cyberfeminism explore? Feminism and digital technological spaces. It focuses on female representation and empowerment in digital contexts. Who wrote The Beauty Myth? Naomi Wolf. Wolf critiques beauty standards as a means of controlling women. 92nd one. What does the male gaze mean? How media presents women from a male objectifying point of view. Coined by Lara Mulvey, it critiques how women are sexualized for male viewers. 93rd. Which writer famously said, the personal is political? Carol Hanisch. Hanisch's essay became a slogan linking personal experiences to structural inequality. 94th. The second sex was originally written in French. Simone de Beauvoir's landmark feminist text was written in French. 95th question. Who said, if God is male, then male is God? Mary Daly. Daly critiques patriarchal religion and its gender implications. 96th one. Which feminist is known for her activism against pornography? Andrea Dworkin. Dworkin argued that pornography degrades and dehumanizes women. 97th question. The feminine mystic is often credited with launching second wave feminism. Betty Friedan's book exposed the discontent of suburban housewives. 98th question. The book Sexual Textual Politics was written by. Answer C. Toril Moi. Moi provides an overview of Anglo-American and French feminist criticism. And the book Sexual Politics is written by Kate Millett. 99th one. Who wrote of Women Born? Andrienne Rich. Rich critiques patriarchal motherhood and advocates for women's autonomy. 100th question. Feminist literary criticism emphasizes gender as a central category of analysis. It examines how literature constructs or challenges gender roles. And that's it from here. Thank you for staying with us. We will meet soon again with another most important topic of English literature. Stay connected with channel.